21. Yes, we were contemplating the predominance of Supreme in some particular thing. Vedanam Samavedosmi, I told you yesterday. The world music. Music is the most perfect and easiest way to please the Lord. Anybody, any living entity on this earth is going to respond for music. Yes, including all the animals also. You know, one philosopher, Acharya, 12th century, Madhvacharya said, Geetat pushpaphala vaptihi. Even the plants listen to the music. Yes, even the plants give the flowers and even the fruits, everything very fast. When you play music in the garden, yes, that means even plants have that consciousness and even listening abilities. Yes, they enjoy. Geetat pushpaphala vaptihi. It was told by 12th century philosopher Madhvacharya. He said this. So even the plants have that ability to listen and get happy. Yes, that is why Krishna says, I am Vedanam Samavedosmi. I am the Samaveda. Though the earliest Veda is Rig Veda, but Krishna says, I am Samaveda. I am very pleased by the music. So therefore, Devanam Asmi Vasavaha, Indriyanam Manaschasmi. Bhutanam asmi chetana. Among all the living entities, I am the soul of all. Bhutanam asmi chetana. So that is Vedanam Samavedosmi, Devanam asmi Vasavaha. Then Indriyanam Manaschasmi. I am the mind, chief of all the Indriyas. Bhutanam asmi chetana. So, among the Devatas, I am the Indra. That is what is the second meaning. Vedanam Samavedosmi, Devanam Asmi Vasavaha. Who is the chief of all the Devatas? Indra. And among the Indriyas, Manas. And all the living entities, I am the soul. So this is what is the meaning here. Rudranam Shankaraschasmi. There are Ekadasha Rudra, 11 Rudra. Among the Rudras, the chief is Shankara. I am the Shankara. Rudranam Shankaraschasmi Vittesho Yaksharakshasam. Among the Yakshas, that means magicians. They are the divine celestial magicians. Yakshini. Yakshini Vidya. We call it as a Yakshini Vidya, the magic. Okay. So, among them, I am the Kubera, Yaksharakshasam, Vasunam Pavakaschasmi, Vittesho Yaksharakshasam. Vittesha means one who is the wealthiest among the Devatas. That is Kubera. We call Kubera. Kuber ka mukut jo hai, it is in Himalayas, actually. The place of Kubera, Kubera Mukuta, it is there in Himalayan region. And immeasurable, immense treasure is available there. So he is the Vittesha. So among the Devatas, he is the wealthiest, Yaksharakshasam. Vasunam Pavakaschasmi. Among the Vasu, Vasu means Ashtavasu. Know this very important thing is Ashtavasu, Ekadasha Rudra, Dwadasha Aditya. 8, 11 and 12. These are the three important categories of devatas. Among the Vasu, I am the Pavaka. Pavaka is one name of Vasu. In Badrinath, we have Vasudhara. There is a place where the water is going to fall from the sky, but you don't see water on the ground. By the time the water is going to come down, it becomes ice. You can see the water falling from the sky around 1000 feet, and by the time it comes down, it's going to get frozen completely. So you can't see water there. So that is Vasudhara. Among the Vasus, I am Pavaka. Vasunam Pavakaschasmi. Then Meruhu Shikarinamaham. Among all the mountains, I am the Meru. Actually, geographically, where is Meru Parvata? You can't find out. But Meru is the center of the whole earth. It is balanced there. Somewhere in the Himalayan region only, the center of the earth. That is only Meru. Somewhere near the Kailash. So that is only called as Meru. Even in our body also, which is called as Merudanda, vertebral column. That is the main. Without vertebral column, even the existence of human being is also not possible. So even the creation is also perfectly held together only by Meru. Meruhu Shikarinamaham. Among all the mountains, I am the Meru. So that is why this body is an epitome of this universe. Even in this is microcosm, that is macro. In this microcosm, the Meru is vertebral column. Vertebral column is called as Merudanda in Hatha Yoga. Merudanda, that is the one which is possible. If you think of existence of the human being, then this vertebral column is considered as the most important. That is the one which is possibly we are able to exist because of this Merudanda. You can't imagine human body without Merudanda. Never. Because that is the root cause for all our body parts. From there only everything is going to emerge. So therefore Krishna says, I am the Meru among all the mountains. Purodhasancha mukhyam mam. Yes, Purodhasa means among all the priests. I am the chief of priest of Devata, that is Brihaspati. Because देवताओं का गुरु कौन है? बृहस्पत्याचार्य. राक्षसों का गुरु, दैत्यों का गुरु कौन है? शुक्राचार्य. Shukracharya and Brihaspatya. So Krishna says, Purodasancha mukhyam mam. I am the Brihaspati among all the Devata Gurus. Viddihi Partha Brihaspatim. That is what he says. Know me that I am the Brihaspati among the Devataon ke Guru. Senani namaham skandaha. I am the commander in chief of all the army of the celestial beings. Yes, there is a celestial army. And who is the chief commander? Skanda. Skanda means Subramanya or Kumara Swami, who is also the brother of Ganesha. Yes, he is called as Skanda. He is the commander in chief. He is the chief of the army commander. And Krishna says, I am that. I am the chief of all the commander in chief. Senani nam aham skandaha. Then, after this, Sarasamasmi sagaraha. Among all the watery elements, I am the ocean. Because you cannot imagine anything bigger than ocean. Among all the fluids, Yes, very important. Among all the watery materials, I am the ocean. Sarasamasmi sagaraha. I am the sagara. So like this, Maharshinam Bhruguraham, Maharshi. Among all the Rishimunis, I am the Bhrigu. You should know the importance of Bhrigu. Bhrigu is considered as one of the most angriest personality. Because you know the story of Bhrigu. He goes to Kailash. He goes to Chaturmukha Brahmaloka. And Brahma and Saraswati, they don't even give importance to him. He becomes angry there. Then he leaves the place and goes to Kailash. Shivji and Parvati, they are in Ekanta. They don't even observe Bhrigu. And Bhrigu becomes even angry. Then he goes to Vaikuntha. There, Narayana with Lakshmi is reclining on Adishesha, but no observation at all. Then he becomes very, very angriest. And then he goes and stamps his feet on the chest of Vishnu. Oh, this is the story. You should know this. Bhrigu. And these are all divine plays. Divine play it is. With the angry mood, when Bhrigu goes and hits the Vakshasthala of Vishnu, Lakshmi becomes very insulted because this is the place for Lakshmi. That is my place. He has insulted me. Then she leaves Vaikuntha. She sacrifices Vaikuntha and she comes to Bhuloka. When she comes to Bhuloka, in search of Lakshmi, Narayana comes as Srinivasa, Tirupati. That is the avatar of Tirupati. That is how these are all divine plays, you know. It's a divine game. Bhrigu being angry, angriest most. Krishna says, Maharshinam Bhriguraham. Giram Asmi Ekam Aksharam. Among all the alphabets, I am the Om, one alphabet. Giram Asmi Ekam Aksharam. I am there in Omkara. Because Omkara is the essence of all the Varnakshara Mala. So I am the Om. Yajnanam Japa Yajnosmi. Among all the Yajna, there are many Yajnas. You know, Dravya Yajna, Tapo Yajna, Jnana Yajna, Swadhyaya Yajna, Yoga Yajna. Like this, many, many Yajnas. Among Yajna, I am the Japa Yajna. Japa is considered as the topmost among all the Yajnas. Yajnanam Japa Yajnosmi. There is nothing which is equal to Japa. What is Japa? That word is misappropriately pronounced as हम जाप कर रहे हैं. ये क्या है? ये जाप क्या होता है? ये बेवकूफी शब्द है. Japa is twisted as jap in Hindi. I'm telling you. Many people say this, हम जाप कर रहे हैं. ये क्या जाप करना मतलब क्या? ये सब बेवकूफी है, अज्ञान है. Japa is the right word. You know the meaning of ja and pa? What is the meaning of japa? It is not just repetition. Japa means jakare janma vichhedaha, pakare papanashanam. This is the etymology of japa. Etymology of japa says jakare janma vichhedaha. By that process of that procedure, japa, you are going to get rid of this cycle of birth and death. Janma vichhedaha. You will never come back again. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, again coming in many yonis, no. Jakare janma vichhedaha. Pakare papanashanam. Pakara means papanashana, that which is going to remove, destroy all the sins. That is what is japa. Without knowing the meaning of this japa, many people say, मैं जाप कर रहा हूं. ये जाप क्या होता है? ये सब अज्ञान का शब्द है. This is absurd. It should not be pronounced as jap. It is nonsense. I have heard many people in North India calling it as, क्या कर रहे हैं आप? हम जाप कर रहे हैं. क्या होता है? जाप क्या होता है? That is not correct. Krishna says, Yagnanam japa yajñosmi, Stavaranam Himalaya. Among all the immovable things, Stavara. There are two types of Stavara, Jangama. Jangama is movable. Stavara is immovable. Among all the immovable things, I am the Himalaya. Himalaya is mountain range where you cannot beat any other immovable things. It is the highest. So therefore, Stavaranam Himalaya. So in all these places, Lord's predominance is very much perfect, very much predominant. So in all these places, in all these things, we must contemplate the Supreme. Then comes Ashwatha Sarva Vrikshanam. Among all the trees, I am Ashwatha. You know, people tree. You have seen people tree. Heart-shaped leaf with the tip of the leaf very tapering. That is people tree. It is considered as the most important tree among all the trees. Ashwatha sarva vrikshanam. So Krishna gives this example as Ashwatha. That is why you are not supposed to chop this Ashwatha. And do you know how Ashwatha is going to grow? Nobody is going to put the seed. Have you seen anybody planting this Ashwatha? No, it doesn't come like that. It is Kakavishta Samutpanna. You see, the seed of this fruit is eaten by the crow. The crow eats that. It is tasteless actually, but still the crow eats. When the crow eats, it doesn't get digested inside the body. The crow is going to excrete that seed. Wherever that excreta of crow is going to fall, there it is going to grow. Even on the compound's wall also. Have you seen? Have you seen Ashwatha Vriksha growing on the compound wall? Then it is going to uproot the whole building only. The roots are very strong. It's going to go down, 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 and it's going to uproot your building only. So you cannot remove this. It is sin to remove this tree. Very huge tree. But the seeds are so small. It's like a mustard. Mustard seeds. Have you seen? Smaller than mustard is the seed of this Ashwatha Vriksha. Imagine the big tree inside that smallest seed. This is something. Krishna says, I am Ashwatha Vriksha because Ashwatha Vriksha is considered as Mulato Brahmarupaya, Madhyato Vishnurupine, Agrata Shivarupaya, Vriksharajayate Namaha. King of all the trees is people tree. You can see people tree in our campus also. Wherever there is temple, usually the tree will be present in temple area only. And it makes noise also. When the breeze comes, the leaves are going to shake. When the leaves are shaken, it makes a very big noise actually. That is why it is called as Chaladala. Chaladala. The leaf is going to be always moving. What a beautiful tree this is. Krishna says, I am the Ashwatha Vriksha. Then, Devarshi Nancha Naradaha. Among all the Devarshi, among all the sage, divine sage, I am the Narada. Narayana, Narayana. He goes everywhere. He goes everywhere all over the Loka. Loka Sanchari. Triloka Sanchari is Narada. That is why you studied Narada Bhakti Sutra. No? Narada Bhakti Sutra you don't have to study. You finished, huh? Huh? What little? Either you have to study Narada Bhakti Sutra or not. What little means what? One sutra, two sutra? There are 84 sutras of Narada Bhakti Sutra. Where? What general idea? There is no subject Narada Bhakti Sutra. That means not as exclusive subject. Very unfortunate. You should study. Because Narada Bhakti Sutra is an important subtopic to be studied in the field of yoga. Gandharvanam Chitrarataha. I am the Gandharva. Gandharva means celestial musicians. Celestial musicians. They are the Gandharvas. Gandharva means singers, divine singers. You see, all the great singers who have taken birth here as a human being, they are all Gandharvas. That is how even when they come in the form of human being, amazing, their singing, like Lata Mangeshkar, S.P. Balasubramaniam, Kishore Kumar, Mohammad Rafi. Oh, it has no caste, creed, country, religion. Music has no religion. Mohammad Rafi, you should listen to his beautiful singing. Amazing. They are all Gandharvas. They are all. The Krishna says, among the Gandharva, Chitraratha is the name of one the Gandharva, chief of all Gandharva. He says, I am that. Siddhanam Kapilo Munihi. Among the Siddha, among the perfectionist, I am the Kapila Muni. Kapila Muni ka Sankhya Yoga. That is what we study. I am the Kapila Muni. Kapila Muni is none other than Supreme Lord only coming in the form of Kapila Muni. Devahuti and Kardama. Devahuti is the mother, Kardama is the father. Their son is Kapila. And he is the one who gave us the Sankhya Yoga. There is another one, Kapila, who gave Nirishwara Sankhya. His name is also Kapila. See, that is how things come. You should get confused. So, a person, Rishi, who gave Nirishwara Sankhya is also Kapila Muni, who does not promote the presence of God only. Nirishwara Sankhya. No God, Siddhanta. That person is also Kapila. And Seshwara Sankhya is also given by Kapila. Here it is told as Seshwara Sankhya. Krishna says, I am the Siddhanam Kapilo Munihi. Okay. Then, Uchchai Shravashamashvanam, divine horse. Uchchai Shravas is the name of the divine horse, white horse. During Samudra Mathana, so many things came, new, emerged. Horse is also one. Elephant is also one. So I am the Uchchai Shravas, Krishna says. Viddhimam Amrutodbhavam. Amrutavudbhava. Amrutavudbhava means Samudra Mathana. During the time of Samudra Mathana, Devatas and Daityas, they started churning the ocean, milk ocean. Is it not? So there emerged so many things. Even Lakshmi is also. Lakshmim Kshira Samudra Rajatanayam Srirangadhameshwarim Dasi Bhuta Samasta Deva Vanitam Lokaika Deepankuram. Is it not? Lakshmi is also the product of Samudra Matana. Lakshmim Kshira Samudra Rajatanayam Srirangadhameshwarim Dasi Bhuta Samasta Deva Vanitam Lokaika Deepankuram Srimanmandakadakshalabda Vibhava Brahmendra Gangadaram Tvam Trailokya Kutumbinim Sarasijam Vande Mukunda Priyam Siddha Lakshmir Moksha Lakshmi Jaya Lakshmi Saraswati Sri Lakshmir Varalakshmischa Prasanna Bhava Sarvada. This is the short prayer of Lakshmi. So Lakshmi is also coming from Samudra Mathana. Krishna says, I am the Uchchaishravas, I am the horse, white horse coming from this Amrutodbhava. Airavata, the white elephant also came. Airavatam Gajendranam. Among the Gajendra, I am the Airavata. Airavata means it is the majestic elephant. That is the white elephant. I am the white elephant, Krishna says. Naranam Chanaradhipam. See, among the human beings, I am the king, Krishna says. Chakravarti. Remember, now we don't have that king, that lineage only. Who is representing all of us in the country? Prime Minister. So, in the Prime Minister, Krishna says, I am there in the form of the chief of all the Naras. Naranancha Naradhipam. Naradhipa means Raja. Now we don't have. Now it is our Modi. Yes, he in him, Lord says, I am specifically present in him. Imagine, this is very important. So, therefore, Krishna says, I am the one in the form of emperor, Naradhipati, Naranancha Naradhipam. Ayudhanam Maham Vajram. There is nothing weapon which is sharper than diamond. Only diamond can cut the diamonds. You cannot cut diamond with any other weapon. Diamond, Ayudhana Maham Vajram, diamond. I am the diamond among all the weapons, Ayudha. Dhenu Namasmi Kamaduka. Among all the cows, I am Kamadhenu. Kamadhenu, divine cow. Is it not? Nandini. Is it not? Nandini is the cow, divine cow. So that is how I am there in the form of divine cow. Prajanaschasmi kandarpaha. This is very important. Prajanaha cha asmi kandarpaha. So I am the one who is present in the Kamadeva. Oh, Kandarpaha means Kamadeva, one who instigates the love of the living entities and the Kamadeva. So in Kamadeva, I am there. Kam Darpaha. Kam means love actually. I am there as Prajanaschasmi. Prajana means procreation. How this creation is happening? I am there in the form of Kamadeva. That is why, if he is there, then only the children are going to be born. Otherwise, no. So, even the act of sex is also divine. It is a divine act. It is not cheap. Please consider that. There is a Rigveda mantra. Vishnur yonim kalpayatu tvashtrarupani pimshatu asinchatu prajapatihi data garbham dadatu te. Amazing mantra. So Krishna says, I am there in the form of Kamadeva. That is why I tell you, how many infertility clinics are there, hospitals in this world? When all the anatomy and physiology of the reproductive organs of both male and female are normal, why children they are unable to get it? Because Krishna says, I am there specifically as Kamadeva. If his presence is not there, then it cannot happen. Science has no answer for this. Science cannot find the answer for childless couples. They struggle, they go from one place to another place all over the world for the sake of children normally. No, if it is not there, when everything is normal medically, then why they say that we don't understand? Why? So, therefore, there is no answer in science. But Krishna says, I am there as Kamadeva. If his presence is not there, then it cannot happen. Even though the physiology is normal, conception doesn't happen. There is no answer in science, but there is answer in spirituality for that. Because the presence of Lord, that is Vibhuti. That Vibhuti is not there. Where there is no Vibhuti of Lord, it cannot conceive at all. The sperm and the ovum. Even though the healthiest of all the sperms, even though the healthiest of all the ovum, even the environment in the Garbhashaya, uterus, everything is normal. But still, no answer for why it is not conceived. Astrology has the answer for this. Astronomical chart gives the answer for this. That is why Krishna says, Prajanaschasmi Kandarpaha. I am there in Kamadeva. His presence, predominance only will result in conception and the growth of the baby. Otherwise, not. Otherwise, not. Therefore, the act of sex is divine. It is not to be considered as low. Never. Otherwise, how is it possible? Tell me, a spoon of Rethus, which is in the liquid state, after 9 months, how can it get converted or transformed into a beautiful baby? It is a jelly-like structure. Even your sperms and the ovum, it is almost liquid. How that a spoon of Rethus in the presence of Garbha, that is the perfect environment, that gets converted into a beautiful baby after 9 months. Even the mother doesn't know what is there inside, and the father also don't know. Is it not the wonder of the God? Yes. That is what Krishna is telling. Prajanaschasmi Kandarpaha. Is this not the vibhuti of the Lord? Tell me, how can I finish this syllabus? Never. Enjoy and stay here only in this. It should not get finished at all throughout our life. This is what is the beauty of the Lord. Prajanaschasmi Kandarpaha. Then Sarpanam asmi Vasukihi. Among all the serpents, Sarpa, among all the serpents, I am Vasuki. Vasuki is the chief of all the serpents. That is how he says, I am that. And serpents are of different types. The chief, Nagaloka itself is different. There is a different world, Nagaloka. There is a different world, Nagaloka. Oh, don't think that serpents are not just mere creatures. It remembers everything. If you hurt the serpent, it will follow you even for the next 10 generation also. That sin. That is why we call it as sarpa dosha. Oh, yes, that is why you need to go to Subramanya and Kati Subramanya and Kukke Subramanya. There you are going to perform the Ashlesha Bali. You are going to perform the Sarpa Samskara. Oh my God, these are all the things. That is why Krishna says, I am the Vasuki. So it's a different world actually. Nagaloka. Naga, not just the place where the thickest population of serpents we can see only in Amazon forest. Amazon forest is the forest where n number of varieties of most deadliest snakes we can see in Amazon forest. After Ashleshabali, yeah, it is one of the prayashchitta. We don't know whatever we have done in our previous life, no? If you have hurt any snake, or your father, forefather, anybody would have hurt or killed the snake, that is why you are not supposed to do any kind of atrocities to the snakes, because it will reflect you as karma. It will find you. Not only you, your children, grandchildren, great grandchildren, everybody will suffer. That is why Krishna says, Sarpanamasmi Vasuki. Anantaschasmi Naganam. Then what is the difference now? Serpent and Naga. Naga is only king cobra. Oh, this is the difference between Sarpa. Any other serpents are different. Naga means only that which has the hood and the mark of Om in that. Have you seen cobra? How do you differentiate cobra from other serpents? That mark in the beautiful head actually, Pana. That is what is Naga. Anantaha, I am the Ananta. Ananta. That is what is Mahavishnu is reclining on Ananta Padmanabha. Oh, that is what is Naga. Naga is cobra only. Sarpa means any other serpent. Okay. Anantaschasmi naganam varuno yadasamaham pitrunam aryama chasmi yamaha sanyamatamaham. Varuna. Varuna. I am the Varuna among all the aquatics. Among all the aquatics. I am the Varuna. Okay. Then among the Pitru Devatas, Aryama is the name of the Pitru. I am the Aryama. And Yamaha Sanyamatamaham. I am the Yamaraj, who is the controller of everything. That is Yama. So I am there in Yama. I am there in water as Varuna. I am there as Aryama in the Pitruganas. I am the one Ananta as the Nagas. Aryama is the name of the Pitru. Wait, you have different names for ancestral, celestial ancestors. We can call them as celestial ancestors. There are Pitru Devata Gana. You need to understand. You have to adopt your mind to Indian philosophy. This is what is. Pitru Gana, Pitru Gana, Pitru Devata. During our Shraddha Karma, when we do all our ancestral Shraddha ceremony, we call them, we invite them, and we are going to offer our Shraddha. That is why it is called as Shraddha. Among all the celestial ancestors, I am the Aryama Devata. He is the celestial Devata who is representing our ancestors. That is what is Aryama. Okay. 30th sloka we will do next. Don't worry. Today is Wednesday, no? Tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Tomorrow I will definitely finish this with the gist of 15th chapter. And then I will give Yoga Vasishta also. I have one PowerPoint I will show you. I will send you in the group.